Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be doing our second video in the Mechanics Explained series, where we will be taking Series 12 decks and to break down to its core, its mechanics, and the interactions between the deck. The first video for this series was launched, and she was already right up there in the wackiness scale with her flippity flip mechanics, where she was flipping when she sneezes, then you flip her back when she sneezes again. Totally wacky, totally bonkers, but totally fun. I had such a blast doing a video explaining her mechanics itself, but I also have a hard time understanding her mechanics. Took some time to really sit down and read it and try to figure out the interactions between the cards. But if you think that that is right up there in the wackiness scale, we have not started it yet, because today we will be doing the second one, which is going to be King Piccolo, and his mechanics is also going to be right up there together with Launch. Alright, and so this King Piccolo, he starts with his he starts the deck, he starts the game with lower life points than any other, and after that, when he awakens, he gets stronger and stronger, as if that he rejuvenated. Yes, this is going to be the first time that we will be dealing with the new keyword that is in Series 12, Rejuvenate. It is a very complex keyword, so when we get to the portion of the video where Rejuvenate comes in, give me some time, give me your patience. I will try my best to explain how it works. Essentially, it is for you to gain life. Yes, we will be gaining life for the first time in this card game as well. So without further ado, let's go straight and talk about the leader, King Piccolo. King Piccolo, you start the game with 6 life. What? The same reaction. That was mine. However, his auto is this, that every time this card attacks, when your leader card attacks, you take 1 card from your life, from your hands, which is a red Namekian or Demon Clan, you put it into your life face up, then you take 1 life and put it into your hands. The way that he awakens is this: when you have 2 or less life, or you have 2 cards that is flip up, you get to draw 3 cards. Wait for this. You get to draw 3 cards, and then you take the top card from your deck and put it into your life. You gain 1 life, and then you flip it over. So draw 3 cards, you gain 1 life, and then you flip this card over. Very interesting. This is the first time that we are seeing a card that does this. So what happens when he flips over? When this card attacks, instead of choosing 1, you choose up to 3. Red Namekians or Demon Clan card, put it face up in your life, and if you put 3, you take 3 cards back. Put 2, put 2, put 1, you take 1 card from your life into your hands, put 0, 0. Okay, and activate once per turn. If you have a red Demon Clan card or Namekian cards, why would you not have it? Because that's what you put in your life. If you do that, you can choose to combo with one of them. So you can take one of them and put it into your combo area. And if you do that, take the top card of your from your deck and put it into your life, and then you take that card and combo with it if you want to. All right. So the first question that I believe that everyone will be asking is right now is, this leader doesn't draw, ain't it? Yes, it is correct. This leader does not draw cards. He draws 3 when he awakens, but that is all. However, does this leader has problem with card draw? The answer is no. If you are going to be playing your decks right, you will get that card draw. You're going to be drawing from your mechanics that is in your battle card, and also at the same time in your unison card. So let me explain this by introducing one of the very important card in this deck that you need to have. It is going to be Piccolo Jr., Descendant of King. Okay, so auto, when your opponents activate a counter card, you choose one of your opponent's battle card with 15k or less and KO it. Take note, this does not say once per turn. So whenever your opponents activate a counter skill, counterplay, counterattack, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle card with 15k or less and KO it. Strong. Extremely strong, especially if you're playing red, has so much ability for you to reduce the power of your opponent's battle card. And so if it can be 25k, if you have like Nimbus or something, was it Nimbus? No, after image, that card, it's gonna be 15k. All right, and +1 straight off the bat. Activate main, you get to draw a card. And -2 is where it gets very complex, because when in -2, you get to choose one of your battle card, 3 or less, and then you KO it. If you KO it, you choose one of your opponent's battle card with the same amount of power or less, and then you KO it. So basically that's that. However, the important part is this, that the Unison card itself gains an additional ability, which is Rejuvenate. Once per turn, you remove 2 markers from it for the duration of the turn. So for the duration of the turn, when you do this -2, you gain Rejuvenate, but you have to additionally activate it. So make sure that you don't die when you activate the -2. Alright, so what is this -2 marker? What is Rejuvenate? This is where we come into play. So Rejuvenate has 2 costs itself. First, primary cost and secondary cost. Okay, what is Rejuvenate? Let's get this off the bat. When you activate Rejuvenate, you take the top card of your deck and then you put it into your life. Any drawbacks? No. That is Rejuvenate. Rejuvenate basically means top card from your deck into your life. Like that. Okay, so now let's talk about the cost. The cost is where it becomes very complex. It has a primary cost and a secondary cost. Primary cost is the cost of Rejuvenate, and it doesn't change no matter which card you activate it from. So the primary cost for Rejuvenate is whichever card that you activate Rejuvenate. In this case, it is going to be Piccolo Jr. It can be other cards that has Rejuvenate, but in this case, it's going to be Piccolo Jr. If you activate Rejuvenate on Piccolo's Jr. Unison card, you have to take a card underneath the Unison card and put it into your drop area. That is a cost. If you cannot do that, that Rejuvenate does not resolve. Okay, that is the primary cost. And the secondary cost is whatever you, the cost that you activate, whatever it says on the card that you need to activate Rejuvenate. For example, in this case, for Piccolo's Jr., it is going to be remove 2 markers from this card. So for this, you have to remove 2 markers for you to activate Rejuvenate. Secondary cost, primary cost, 1 card underneath Piccolo's Jr. Unison card. It will not say it, but you have to do it. And if you manage to fulfill the 2 of them, you take the top card from your deck and then you put it into your life. Get it? I told you it's going to be a little bit more, a little complex. So I hope I do a good job for this. All right. Okay, so technically the Rejuvenate is 4 markers, not 2 markers. It's 4 markers. Okay, and 1 card underneath the Unison card. So now we have to explore how do we get the card into underneath the Unison card. So after you draw a card, you can do anything that you want. How do you do that? The first one is with your super combo. Your super combo basically means that when you super combo with Krillin and you have a Unison card in play, that is 2 or less, you take Krillin, you draw a card, and you put it into your drop area, then you take Krillin and put it underneath your Unison card. Now you get 1 card underneath to pay for your Rejuvenate cost. The second one is Symbol Reign of Terror. So at the end of the battle, when this card is used to combo from your life, you get to play this card. So he is a free play if you are going to be using it from, if you are comboing from your life. And how do you combo it from your life? To use your leader's ability. That's how you do it, okay? And activate main once per turn. This is where it gets interesting. Choose up to 1 of the red Unison card, and with Rejuvenate on his tech skills, which is Piccolo, you may place the red. You may place 1 red Demon Clan card from your drop area underneath that. If you do so, you get to draw a card, and then you get to add 1 marker of the chosen Unison card. So you don't have to sack this card. You don't have to sack this card. Whenever this card is on the field, if there is a red Demon Clan card in your drop area, you take the card, put it under your Piccolo card, you draw a card, and then Piccolo gains 1 marker. So that's how you slowly build up to the 4 marker or the 5 marker if you want to keep Piccolos alive, and then to get the card, to get the Rejuvenate. Very strong. I think it is, yeah. So you get to draw a card from him every single turn, and Piccolo, you get to draw a card from Piccolo. Now you think, okay, that's good. Card draw, I think it's settled. Alright, so now let's talk about the other Demon Clan cards. So these are the 2 ways for you to put cards underneath your King Piccolo, your Piccolo Jr. I do not see the other ways to do it. I think this is the only 2 ways that you can do it. Alright. Piano Reign of Terror. This is a very good card because once per turn, if there is a life that is if you add a life face up, in your if you add a card face up in your life, you get to draw a card. So whenever you activate your leader's ability, you draw a card. And he is 1 cost, he has no barrier, but that doesn't mean that he is easy to be taken out, because if he is being taken out by your opponent skill, you're not going to swing with him. He's going to be 4k. You're not going to swing with him. If he's taken out by your opponent's skill, you just flip 1 card from your life face down, and you play him with his skills negated once per turn. Really good. I like him. Alright, so these are all your defensive options. So you draw from Piccolo, you draw from Symbol, you draw from Piano. So set up your board correctly, and you get your card draw. You get to feed your unison card, you get to feed marker, you get to feed cards into your unison card for your rejuvenate, and that is so good. But then now let's talk about the aggressive option. The aggressive option is this: Drum Reign of Terror. He is a blocker, and if you combo with him from your life with your leader's ability, you get to play him, and when he's played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle card, and he gets minus 10k for the turn. And Tambourine is a very important piece in the deck itself. Is the same at the end of the battle. When you combo him from your life, you get to play this card with your leader's ability, and then once per turn, if you have either 3 or more face up cards, or your unison card has a card underneath it, what this card do is you get to switch it to active mode, and it gets a 5k. That means this guy becomes 20. This is a very important card in your arsenal in this deck, and I will show you why in the next set where we talk about the boss monsters. Okay, so we will be talking about the boss monster. The first one is a evolve target and a searcher. So you play him, you search the cards that you need, except for King Piccolo, Evil Dictator. You are able to search most of the cards that you need with this one. Alright, and then your 4-drop King Piccolo, he is going to be evolving on top of this 1 cost. And when you evolve with 1 cost, when you evolve on top, you get to add up to 1 red Namekian or Demon Clan card from your deck into your hands, directly into your hands. Just do this, or your unison card into your hands. So he is really good, and once per turn, when you play this card or when he attacks, you get to choose one of your Demon Clan cards, and it gets 20k. Take note that he himself, King Piccolo, is not Demon Clan. Okay, so the King Piccolo does not get that 20k, but you can choose like Drum, Tambourine, Symbol, or even Piano. You could get that 20k, so this card becomes a 24k. Alright, but your target is actually gonna be Tambourine. I will tell you why later when we talk about King Piccolo, Evil Dictator. So deflect, double strike, dual attack. When this card is removed from your battle area, you can play King Piccolo from your life if you want to. Activate main once per activate main, tap 1. You get to choose 1 Demon Clan cards or Demon Clan cards that add up to 40k or more. It's not successor, but it has to be strictly 12, 8, or 6. But 40k or more. If you can add it up, you can play him, sack them, you can play him from your hand. So for 1 cost, he is a 20k double strike dual attack if you set it up properly. So the idea is this, that you have Tambourine, which makes get that 5k to up to 20, and then when you evolve on top of this guy, and for 2 costs, with an additional 1 cost, you can swing with Tambourine. Tambourine's 40k, sack Tambourine, and then you can play King Piccolo. Another ways to play it is, however, this is I'm gonna shift it here because most probably I am. This card is very expensive. However, he is a free evolve target. He is like what Scott says from Guildmaster of London Players Guild, the Overrealm card without Overrealm. Okay, so you can overwhelm him and then go on top of him if you want to, if you do not have an evolve target. Okay, so let's talk about the last card, which is Attack of the Demon Clan. I want to specify that the previous card that we talked about, that is not included. That is a Dropbox 6, unfortunately very expensive card at the moment. Attack of the Demon Clan, the last extra card, were very powerful because you can use it during your opponent's turn. Or your turn, activate battle, you get to place 1 Demon Clan card with energy 3 or less from your deck in your life face up. So go and set your deck, pick whatever you want, 3 or less, Demon Clan, put it face up. If you do so, choose one of them and combo it. So you could literally, with 1 swing, put symbol into your life and set up symbol just like that. Alright, very very strong, very very powerful, and if piano is in your battle area, you get to draw a card because this is not during your turn, it is during any single time. So you are placing it you place a card face up in your life with this card skill, and then you get to draw a card at the same time. So piano is going to be very very important in your deck. So piano draws 1, King Piccolo draws 1, and then symbol draw 1. Basically this is the deck itself. So it has very interesting mechanics where the leader sets up your play, and then with smart play and stuff like this, set up your board. That's where you get all your cards drawing and Piccolo, and you get to gain life if you are playing your cards right. At the same time, you can be very aggressive by choosing to combo your Demon Clan card, setting up your board, and then bring out your King Piccolo to swing for the double strike dual attack 25k just at a very very low cost, and that is what you can do. And if you are playing this deck correctly, I don't think you have problems with the card draw. Yes, it is correct, your leader is going to start off with very much disadvantage with 6 life, and yes, it is maybe also a glass cannon, but we don't know. Majin Vegeta is definitely a glass cannon. I think Pilaf it's a glass cannon. I'm not too sure if this one is a glass cannon. Verdict still needs to be out. I have not play tested, but so far it is very very interesting with the ways that they set up this deck. Alright, so this is the end of the video, the second video in this Mechanics Explained series. I hope I did a good job with that. Give me the like and subscribe if you want to, would be nice, and see you guys in the next video. Alright, ciao.